Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. If you are pitching to a close friend or family member, you can use an informal approach to ask them for money. Explain what your startup does in just a sentence or two, and tell the story of how you came up with the idea. Keep it brief. Describe how your product or service works. Show how the product or service solves a real problem. If you've already tested your product or service with initial customers, discuss the details of your startup story by sharing actual customer feedback. Recount your estimates for how many of these ideal customers exist and how you can reach them. The more milestones and customer validations you can talk about, the better the pitch will go. You want to show the business is beyond the idea stage. Finish your pitch with some simple estimates of sales revenue, costs, and ongoing expenses needed to run the business. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.